Welcome to my exclusive video to highlight Call of Duty World War II, and I ended up watching the trailer again, and something else that ended up coming up today I was trying to share with some of you guys out there. I ended up finding out last night it was a Facebook Live exclusive event showcasing World War II news and all that stuff, and I'm going to get into that. But first I'm going to talk about the trailer and then some other things that I ended up finding out about this Facebook Live event. I ended up jumping in there. I thought it was going to be like a stream, or if they were going to try to stream it on YouTube or something like that, but it's not. It was only on Facebook Live, and so you guys probably didn't see it. So I ended up finding out additional info about the game for the multiplayer, the maps, and some things that are going to be in there, including a little bit of information about the vehicles, but they didn't end up showing that. So I'm going to get into that after I talk about the trailer first. So I ended up watching the trailer again. I thought at first from last night, from watching the Sony press conference, I thought it was something with the story mode. I didn't know if it was multiplayer or something like that. I didn't know. I couldn't really tell. I thought it was seriously story. But from the gameplay, it plays like War at War to me. It looked really good. I think one of the kill streaks that I saw was, I guess that was like a Predator missile almost. I guess that's going to be the artillery score streak or something like that. The gameplay, the recognizable, memorable flamethrower I love using back in Call of Duty World at War. I would love to use that in this game. But the gameplay, I think for Battlefield fans out there, Battlefield 1 fans in particular, would like this game. And I think most of the fans who like that game are going to make the switch to Call of Duty World War II. And since they already like Battlefield 1, I think they're going to probably like this game anyway, based on its gameplay and all that stuff. But overall, the trailer looked good. I like the gameplay, but we didn't see any Nazi zombies, and that's something else I didn't get to see for this Facebook Live quick event that they had live stream. No Nazi zombies news, no Nazi zombies gameplay, so I don't know if they're going to probably show that anytime soon. But we did not see that. We just saw multiplayer and just some of the guns from this trailer. So pretty good trailer overall. Just definitely, again, War at War feeling certain. But now I'm going to talk about this Facebook Live event, and then I'm going to talk about some other things I want to mention about Call of Duty and the changes and some of the comparisons. And maybe I don't know. I wouldn't even. I'm not going to compare it to Battlefield 1. I'm not going to do any sort of things. Oh, it's going to be better than Battlefield 1 because we didn't play the game yet, and we got a beta coming out too, so that we can experience. But for this Facebook Live event, they talked about this headquarters feature. It's going to be a part of this main menu, and in this headquarters features they share during this Facebook Live event, they mentioned that you can party up. It's basically a feature with 47 players, but you can party up with I guess a team of 6, of course, for a max number of 6 players in your party lobby, but it's going to be a total of 47 players in your headquarters feature. And what this headquarters features they talked about is that you can do like shootouts with your teammates, friends, parties and stuff like that, and be competitive with shootouts and practice with different weapons. I'm assuming from what they showcased with this event. And you can also socialize before the match and all that. So you can probably go back. You can go to this actual headquarters and you know, do shootouts quickly before you jump into a match, before your match loads up and get started. You know, maybe get a taste of some of those new weapons that you might recently unlock, like a new weapon you level up and unlock something new, and you could try it out in the shootout for this headquarters feature. So I think this is going to be something unique and really different compared to all the other Call of Duty games that they ever come out with in the series. Something that I found out from watching this, there's no perks. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. No perks at all in this game. So I'm guessing we're going to have to train our soldiers and our characters. There's also female characters in there, not just male characters. We will have to level up our characters to really do better on the battlefield. I don't know how that's really going to work. But with no perks, I see that as, just thinking of it, it's skill based. No cheap perks or anything like Juggernaut, taking all these additional bullets just to die. All these perks where you can spam grenades, keep throwing grenades, Hail Marys, and just throw them anywhere and get like a double, triple kill for just throwing grenades randomly. And I'm not too upset with this no perks ordeal for this game, and I think this is gonna be the first Call of Duty game with no perks. So pretty cool. Uh, Already mentioned female characters. The vehicles, they didn't really get into much with that, but that's something that I noticed from the trailer. Their planes, the tanks. I don't know any other vehicles. They didn't mention really any other vehicles for this Facebook event that they talked about. But they said there's all types of different vehicles that you'll be able to use on the battlefield, like the planes and the tanks. I don't know if it's going to be anything else. Score streets. They only mentioned one score street from the stream. A score street called the Fighter Strike, and it's controllable like the RCSD. And they said there's going to be several other score streets that you can control on your own. And the divisions, one of you guys actually showed me that. Shout out to Red Daniels for sending me that. I didn't even know there was going to be actual divisions in this, but they end up talking more about the divisions that you can even if you pick one, let's say any other division is different. One division is going to be specifically for close range combat, and then another division is going to be for long range, range combat. And I don't know about the other one. I'm sure they're all going to be unique in their own way. But if you pick either one, say for instance you pick the close range division, you're able to switch it, and you could be in the same division as your friends or your clan if you have one, or your competitive team or game battles or stuff like that. You don't have to stay as that one particular division, and they all have their own unique classes and weapons, and they specialize. And speaking of the divisions, they specialize on specific maps. So if you're playing on a shorter map that's close range, you'll probably want to go with the close range division for that particular map, obviously. And you can switch it to change the situation and fit your combat situation on the battlefield against other players in different types of maps. However you choose to play is up to you with these divisions. They announced no more sliding, no sliding. I didn't see any jetpacks or anything like that. But they did mention that the dive mechanic is still in it. So remember that dive mechanic. I think this was first introduced from Black Ops 1, or was this already in World at War? But just thinking about it, I think the dive mechanic was first introduced into the original Black Ops. I could be wrong, but the dive mechanic is still there. There's no wall running or anything like that. So the slide's gone, but just the dive mechanic they announced that still remains in the game. The maps, just like I was talking about with the divisions, they said the maps encourage different play styles for the different divisions with close range, long range, and all that stuff with the divisions. And now this new game mode that they announced and talked a little bit about, it's called War Mode. It's going to be the newest game mode, teams of 6v6, and they ended up showing some gameplay with it. Team Deathmatch is going to be back on there. Domination, all the lovable game modes they said is going to be in the game. Kill Confirm, I'm sure is going to be in it. Maybe Hardpoint. And I don't know about any other game modes that are probably going to be in there. I'm sure it's not. I think this war mode is probably going to be like War. I don't know. Maybe some of those game modes that they had from Call of Duty World at War. I remember War was part of it. I don't know if that's going to be in it. Or is this basically this war mode that they put in this game is the war game mode for this game. Firing range, just already mentioned that. And that was it. They didn't really talk about anything else. They didn't mention any other surprises or anything like that. They just ended up naming their favorite maps and stuff. But going towards the end of the stream, they mentioned that there's going to be a beta, and the first beta is going to be taking place August 25th, and then I think that's going to be first on PlayStation, and then they said that on Xbox the beta is going to start September 1st. So those were all the news from this Facebook Live event for World War II, as far as the multiplayer and everything else that I gathered from the live stream, from score streets. And I think the biggest one, I'm curious for you guys out there in the comments for this video, what do you guys think about the perks? No perks being in this game. I think this is going to be skill based, and I think this is going to be a good way for people to actually get better at the game. No cheap perks and Juggernaut, just like I said before, no ways to just get cheap kills and overpowered weapons and all that. Strictly skill based. But they didn't share anything about any sort of weapon attachment. So I guess everything else that we probably have for as far as questions for you guys for the comments, I don't know everything about the game. I guess we'll have to see once we go to play the beta and see what the game is really like and see what's there, what the score streaks are, what kind of guns there are in the game modes that are playable, and how exactly will this no perks feature and will actually be implemented in this game when we go to play the multiplayer. But I'm really liking that headquarters feature where you just shoot out with friends, socialize as you get ready to join a match and load up a match and stuff. Pretty cool. And again, the perks feature is definitely something different that I think is going to probably be a game changer for some people's play styles, and especially these divisions, these 3 different divisions that I still don't know. I don't know remember the names of for this game in particular, World at War II or World War II. So let me know what you guys thought about the game in the comments, in the trailer, and if you guys are interested in seeing more information about the game, what you guys are looking for in the game, what you'd like to see. And I'm just glad the boost jumps are gone. Boots on the ground, no more jetpacks. We don't need advanced tech or nothing like that to be flying around, sliding, and all that stuff. We didn't need that at all. And they didn't say anything about supply drops. That's something else I wanted to mention. No supply drops. But still, people say it's been confirmed that supply drops are in the game, even though we don't need them. But that's it. That's it for my World War II reactions for the trailer and the multiplayer as a whole. I'm guessing, I don't know if they're probably going to put out anything new as far as information, unless they do decide to do another last stream, one more stream before the game comes out. We're still here in June, and the beta's not until August, so they probably have more news to come, or maybe possibly another stream for the multiplayer. But until then, that's it. That's everything that I found out from the Facebook Live event. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments, and I'll see you guys for more information if they have any.